Narayana. Respected youngsters, lovely it is to spend an hour 15 minutes with you every day in doing 7 wonderful activities, beautiful, divine, empowering activities for the ones among us who are sincere, serious, regular. Welcome, salutations, congratulations, gratitudes, and wishes and prayers that these interactions become fruitful for both of us in making great efforts in our life's achievements, external, internal. Seven things. Seventh one, Prashna Upanishad. First Prashna's answer continues. Sixth program, Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda. 100th Kachit Sarga, talking about Rajaneethi Dharmas. Fifth class hours, Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter, Daivi Sampat, we will continue learning. Fourth one, let us chant Taittiriya Brahmanam to be in touch with the Shastras, Vedas, and the Rishi Parampara. We will do our Sahanavatu Sankalpa before that. Then, first and foremost, like every day, is a 5 to 6 minutes of browsing through what we have studied so far or what we have understood and what is to be understood. Today's discussion is genuinely for our outer, not successes and failures, spiritual, not successes and failures. Who is the cause? Who is our enemy? Who are our enemies? क्वेश्चन वी हैव टू डू है कि नहीं शत्रु कौन सता रहा है हमको शातनाथ शत्रु सो जनरली द आउटर थिंग्स एंड बीइंग्स एंड सिचुएशंस एंड हैपनिंग्स वर्ल्ड एट लार्ज और भगवान इन सबको हम दोषी खड़ा रहे करते हैं वेन एवर वी थिंक आउटसाइड इज द कॉज ऑफ आवर failure or misery we have really greatly mistaken because outer world also comes to us as we have commanded it with our whatever past we have done in the form of the inevitable prarabdha. So, and also when we try to find outside as a problem and try to solve it, it can never get solved. That's what we were throughout life trying. Key to think the source of problem is outside. Therefore, let us find solution also outside. बाहर नहीं है हमारे शत्रु कोई भीतर ही है. Today we talk about the 5 inner shatrus, 5 inner mitras. Another day, same thing, something more. And we have to be careful about this, conscious about it, to listen, to see the truth of it. If what is said is wrong, then reject it. If it is what is said is right, then see how that knowledge helps you. First thing, our Shatru is our own totally permeated, percolated, our own laziness, extreme tamoguna. So much so that only when it is very compulsory, we get up. Very compulsory, we wash our clothes. Very compulsory, we clean our house. Very compulsory, we wash teeth or take bath. But eating, we eat, even though it's not compulsory, 20 times a day. Only very compulsory, we go to the office or college or school or open the books. That is called as total permeation of tamoguna. In buddhi, in mana, in indriya, in everywhere. Laziness. The expression of laziness at the body level is lethargy. No movement at all. Because the body is not moving, in the body only senses, mind are there, they also become very lethargic, immobile. जैसे लीडर काम करना बंद करता है बाकी सब करते हैं because when they are living as body as the self when the body is lazy other also lethargic our own inner enemy देख लो भाई उसको हमें कांकर करना है because of these two things lethargy laziness comes in our life one thing called as the carelessness about what we have to achieve what we have to do etc That leads to next one, the negligence. In that negligence, even though opportunities are around, something is there to help us, like no Gita classes, we just neglect it. Because of the negligence, the lenience comes. We become absolutely lenient on ourselves. All this leads to the terrible thing, forgetfulness about our goal and means completely. In the forgetfulness of the goal and means, we become inadvertent. In inadvertence, we continuously do the same mistakes because of which we are failing, we are suffering. That can be non performance of what we have to do for the goal, that can be indulgence in the things which drain our energy, resources, etc. That can be those things after doing which we regret or feel guilty or we are even punished by the world. These are our inner shatrus. Laziness, lethargy, carelessness, negligence, lenience, all of that leading to forgetfulness, that leads to inadvertence. In inadvertence, pramada, we continuously do the same mistakes. We forget that because of this mistake done earlier, we suffered, we failed. Like you are students, in one subject you failed, or let's say one interview you failed. Why did you fail? Because you didn't answer well. Why? You didn't prepare well. Why were you not preparing well? Because you were lost in so many things. Again, next time, when we become inadvertent in the sequence starting from laziness, same mistake we do and same way we. That's why people chartered accountancy. 10 बार लिखते हैं. Civil service में 10 बार. Even any, why are you taking so many times? Because same mistakes are done. Some are little unfortunate या कुछ ऐसे होते हैं रिजर्वेशन के कारण नौकरियां नहीं मिलते हैं. That is unfortunate. That one can't help. We are in that system. That also is a prarabdha. In the Indian system, you work hard, little, the third fellows who are on the name of reservation, they get chances, opportunity. You, the good hard work, you won't get. अब क्या करें अमेरिका में पैदा हो जाओ फिर. That's okay. चल छोड़ो चेंज होगा सब कुछ चेंज होगा धीरे धीरे. Time will heal everything. But here, these are our inner enemies. Tamasika enemies they are all. Pramada, Alasya, Nidra, all of that we saw. Technically in 14th chapter. Then who are our friends? Exactly opposite things. Positive ones. Keep these 5 things with you. 4 or 5, 6. One, be regular in gathering information regarding goal, regarding means, regarding what are the things which are troubling us. Gather information either from inside or from outer sources, books or elders or discussions or our gurus. कहीं से भी निरंतर information. It's a first step. Just like in the destructive sequence, the laziness was the first one. In the constructive, creative, successful steps, first one is information. On that information, do the intellection. Inquire करो. सोचो उसके बारे में. Feel दिल से. Then convert that information through intellection into knowledge. More important than the knowledge is make that knowledge as a conviction. Single pointed. Many of us have information. Some of us do intellection also. Few of us have the knowledge. But still, we live what are our convictions. Convictions are about the other stupid things of the world. A peculiar feeling, convictions को ही वासनाएं भी कहते हैं. We with intellection understand ये 3 घंटा टीवी देखना बेस्ट है या सेल फोन 15-20 मिनट काफ़ी है. This information, this intellection, this knowledge. But inner conviction is नहीं अच्छा सिनेमा है देखना है या सीरियल है देखना है या क्रिकेट मैच देखना है. So because you are not convinced about your understanding or knowledge, and you already have the conviction of the other thing, you end up in doing that only. Therefore, conviction of the jnanam is important. From that conviction comes there is inspiration. Very important. Then. Out of the inspiration comes the courage of conviction. The courage of conviction is flow, making that inspiration practical by courageously doing about those things about which we got the conviction. जिसके बारे में दृढ़ निश्चय हुआ उसको करने का सारा हिम्मत हौसला ताकत मिल जाएगा हमको प्रेरणा के बाद. If you look into our life, courage of conviction, nothing, no. Inspiration, very less. Conviction, very less. Knowledge, थोड़ा थोड़ा है. इंटेलेक्शन करते हैं नहीं और इन्फॉर्मेशन कम है. All these information, intellection, knowledge, conviction, inspiration, courage of conviction. Courage of conviction is have the courage to practice what you are convinced. Like our Geetha classes. Today is 610th day. If we don't have that courage of conviction, it is impossible to do every day without break. Isn't it? And it's not only this class, other 7 classes I do every day. कहाँ से आता है conviction? Because there is inspiration. This is a conviction. This is the greatest of the job, seva, to study Shastra and talk on that. It helps me also in giving me too clear picture of Shastras. And to the audience also it will be a good way of serving them by giving them information of what is given in our Shastras by our Rishi Munis as all the secret of success outside, inside and innermost. ये मेरा सेवा है भाई. हमारे शास्त्रों में आप हर समस्या का जो समाधान ढूंढ रहे हो ये है. शास्त्रों में सिर्फ समस्याओं का समाधान ही नहीं है, शास्त्रों में ऐसा जीवन विधान है जिसमें समस्या उत्पन्न ही नहीं होता. There is solution to the problem, there is a dissolution of the problem, there is prevention of problem. Shastras has prevention of problem. If you live life according to Shastra, there is no problem. And when you know your Sadharma, live it. When you have the values of seva, etc., not expectation. When you keep the Paramatma's goal, work towards it. क्या problem होगा तुमको? हाँ, some problems like old age, disease, death, they are not problem. They are natural. Nobody can avoid them. Even ऋषि मुनि गुरु saints सबको शरीर छोड़ना पड़ता है. स्थूल है तो. That's not a problem. That is inevitable. But otherwise क्या का problem है बताओ? जैसे शास्त्र कहा वैसा जीने तो. तो this work. I am convinced. So in this way, from inside you have to become your friend. इसमें और 3 चीजें हैं. एक, ये कॉन्शियस एफर्ट हमको ही करना है. दूसरा, this checking the enemies and don't allowing them to grow, inviting the friends and make them do the work. This has to be done simply minimum every moment. That's it. हर पल हमको चौकन्ना रहे. That is called the real heroism. Highest level में every moment I am alert, not allowing the enemies to take possession of my life, any one of them, and always my friends of conviction and all of them are used by me. Because any moment again you give up your friend, one of the enemies enter you. The laziness, the lethargy, indolence, inadvertence, carelessness, negligence, lenience, forgetfulness, वो आ जाएंगे आपका. As a youth, learn it from now onwards. हर पल अलर्ट रहना. लाइक प्रेसिडेंट एंड प्राइम मिनिस्टर के पीछे जो बॉडीगार्ड होते हैं ना, वो बैलेंस्ड रहते हैं, बट एवरी मोमेंट दे आर looking at all the 100 people that have them in front and their hands, legs सब देखते रहते हैं. कोई जेब में हाथ लगा रहेगा, पिस्तौल निकाल रहा है क्या, वो देखते रहते हैं. How much is observation? Those black commandos, Z plus security जो भी है. We have to be like that with our own inner personality, the mind. Are these creeping in? Oh, laziness coming रे बाबा, उसको आने नहीं देना. Immediately bring the friend inspiration. Yeah, let me do this thing today. Yeah, the forgetfulness coming. No, let me bring the friend of remembering my goal. ऐसा हर पल हमको करना है, खुद को करना है। खुद को करना है, हर पल करना है, 2 बात है। तीसरा, यस, इवन देन the habits being terrible, the powers being terrible of the mind, Maya world, we need more powerful help. That's called God. As long as we are individual, so long God is there to help us. When we recognize our Tattva Parimarganam, there we and God are one. That's okay. But before that, take the help of Bhagavan. So these are our enemies. Keep them away inside. Our friends, bring them into forefront. Every moment live life like that and tell God, भगवान मैं जानता हूँ ये नहीं करना ये करना. कोशिश कर रहा हूँ to avoid this, to do this with best of my immunity capacity, which are not sufficient. Please replenish them, supply them to me. He says, Tatasto Lele. You will give strength to defeat these enemies and you will empower our good qualifications we can enjoy. And imagine a life of ours, except those 4 5 hours of sleep, remaining all those 18 19 hours, fully vigorously we are involved in all the creative, constructive outer and inner goals with full inspiration, knowledge, understanding. क्या मजा रहेगा जीवन. That's how life has to be filled. Slowly turn to the inner goal. Because outer goal, it has lot of limitation. You may be good person. You want to serve the world. But the people in the world don't deserve you. बेवकूफ़ है तो क्या करोगे? अब देखा कल such a wonderful government was being run national level में. ये उत्तर प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र और ये राजस्थान वाले बेवकूफ़ वोटर्स बहकावे में आकर they have given vote to the people who are basically neither देशभक्त nor धर्म भक्त. स्वार्थ भक्त है वो. अब उनके कारण सारे देश को झेलना पड़ेगा. Of course, it should not affect much, but the very good, powerful, single-handed, great activities which were happening, they may get slowed down because the powerful opposition, they उनका एक ही काम है टांग अड़ाओ, काम करने नहीं देना. बस give power to us, we destroy the country. You should not loot the country. What statements they are making. And in last 10 years, thousands of great things done. Not even one thing they observe or accept. Even they refuse to enter into Rama Mandira. Even that mullah जिसने केस लड़ा 40 साल, he entered the Ram Mandir on the inauguration day. He gave the Ram Mandir, that great ढांचा, to his personal assistant. ये मुस्लिम होकर अब ये लोग एक भी नहीं गए अभी तक राम मंदिर में. See that kundak and enmity in them. Appreciation of what great Ram Mandir is done. Our great G7 summit is done. Our India is becoming famous in the whole world in all fronts. Not even one place they recognize. And always trying to pull down, pull down. And they found that loophole and they talked about तुम्हारा रिजर्वेशन निकल जाएगा या तुम्हारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को खत्म करेंगे. ये डरा धमका के लोगों को वोट अपने ऊपर डाल दिए. And the मूर्खता of the people is what? Really constitution has to be changed. Really reservation have to be removed. Then only you grow who are taking the reservations. Otherwise, on the name of reservation, you are becoming lenient. You are not allowing your abilities to come forward. Same time, you are suppressing a person who is more greater than you, and the whole country is destroyed because of that. And you are allowing these stupid fellows who have no other vision, a great vision for the country, to come into the power and involve in scandals, घोटाला and बेइज्जती कराओ देश का सारे विश्व के सामने. You, the praja, have to awaken the youngsters. Small mistakes. Careful. इधर से भी मिस्टेक है. You should push everyone. All, love all, support all. अपना नाम राम जी से बड़ा कर दिया इसलिए अयोध्या में राम हरा दिए. If you see that राम मंदिर बोर्ड में bigger than Ramanama is this Prime Minister's name. ये नहीं होना चाहिए था. मैं तो ये 5 साल पहले बताया था. अगस्त 2020 में ही बोला था मैंने. कि भाई इनका नाम बड़ा हो रहा है, राम जी का बड़ा होना चाहिए. Knowingly or unknowingly, you can't afford to do mistakes. That is called spirit, the life. मैं ये कह रहा था करते जाओ, बट ये आउटर गोल्स विल हैव दीज शॉर्ट कमिंग्स. वो एग्जाम्पल देने के लिए मैंने ये कहा. फाइनली यू कीप योर इनर गोल, अचीव इट. आउटसाइड ओनली यू आर ए सिंपल सर्वेंट इन द प्लेस गिवन, अनअज्यूम्ड. काम कभी छोटा देंगे भगवान आपको, कभी बड़ा देंगे. छोटा हो बड़ा हो, सिंसियरली करो. तो ये गेव मी दिस वर, करते हैं चलो जैसा हम कर सकते हैं उनके कृपा से. See your inner enemy, protect yourself from him. See your inner friend, make use of him. Thank you. Om Param Brahmane Sudhimatre Samast Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha Tesham Sarvesham Rupanugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodha Siddhi Dwara मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्ष मार्गाणां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पूर्वाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधना सेवा उपासना यज्ञादि सत्कर्मणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे स्थित समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण निर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थ प्रचारेण विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन धर्मभक्ति सेवाभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति माता पितृभक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं गुरुभक्ति द्वारा अनेक शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं वेद मंत्र पारायणं गीता षोडशोध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्या कांड शततम सर्ग अंतर्गत रामेणोक्त राजनीति धर्माणाम् अध्ययनं श्री प्रश्नोपनिषद पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे विश्व कल्याणार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थम् अस्माकं मोक्षादि विजयादीनां प्राप्त्यर्थं करिष्यामहे. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ओं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. वैदिक चैंटिंग. ओम अथ श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं तृतीयाष्टकं द्वितीय प्रपाठकः अथ षडशीतितम मंत्रात् आरभ्य षड सप्ततितम मंत्रात् 76. ओके. ओम प्राञ्चौ वेद्यगं सावुन्नयति अहवनीयस्य परिगृहीत्यै प्रतीची श्रोणी गार्हपत्यस्य परिगृहीत्यै अथो मिथुनत्वाय उद्धन्ते यदेवास्या अमेध्यं तदवहन्ते उद्धन्ते तस्मादोषधयः पराभवन्ति मूलं छिनत्ते भ्रातृव्यस्यैव मूलं छिनत्ति मूलं वा अतितिष्ठत् रक्षागस्य सूत्पिपते नूत्पिपते यद्धस्तेन छिन्द्यात् कुनखिनेः प्रजास्योः स्वेन छिनत्ति वज्रो वैस्व्यः वज्रेणैव यज्ञाद्रक्षागस्य वहन्ते पितृदेवत्यातिखाता यतीं खनति प्रजापतिना यज्ञमुखेन संहितां वेदिर्देवेभ्यो निलायत तां चतुरङ्गुलेन्वविन्दन् तस्मात् चतुरङ्गुलं केया चतुरङ्गुलं खनते चतुरङ्गुले ह्योषधयः प्रतितिष्ठन्ते आप्रतिष्ठायै खनते यजमानमेव प्रतिष्ठां गमयति दक्षिणतो वर्षीयसीं करोति देवयजनस्यैव रूपमकः पुरीशवतीं करोति प्रजा वै पशवः पुरीशं प्रजयैवैनं पशुभिः पुरीशवन्तं करोति उत्तरं परिग्राहं परिगृह्णाति एतावती वै पृथिवी यावती वेदिः तस्या एतावत एव भ्रातृव्यन्निर्भज्यो निर्भज्य आत्मन उत्तरं परिग्राहं परिगृह्णाते ऋतमश्रुत सदनमश्रुत्य श्रीरसेत्याह यथा यजुरेवैतत् क्रूरमिव वा एतत् करोति यद्वेदिं करोति धा अस्विस्वधा असेति यो युप्यते शान्त्यै उर्वी चासि वस्वी चासेत्याह उर्वी मे वैनावं स्वीकरोति पुरा क्रूरस्य विसृपो विरप्सिन्नित्याह मेध्यत्वाय उदादाय पृथिवीं जीरधानुर्यामैरयं चन्द्रमसि स्वदाभिरित्याह यदेवास्या अमेध्यं तदपहत्या मेद्यान् देवयजनीन् कृत्वा यदश्चन्द्रमसि मेध्यं तदस्यामेरयति तान् धीरासो अनुद्यश्य यजन्त इत्याहानुख्यात्यै प्रोक्षणीरासादय इद्मा बर्हिरुपसादय स्रुवञ्च सृचश्च समृद्धिः पत्नीकं सन्नह्य आज्येनो देहीत्याहानु पूर्वतायै प्रोक्षणीरासादयति आपो वै रक्षोऽग्नेः रक्षसामपहत्यै स्वस्य वर्त्मन् साधयति यज्ञस्य सन्तत्यै उवाच हासितो दैवलः एतावतीर्वा अमुष्मिन् लोक अप आसन् यावतीः प्रोक्षणीरिति तस्मात् बह्वीरासाद्याः स्वमुदस्यन् यन्द्विष्यात्तन्ध्यायेद् शुचैवैनमर्पयति वैवायुराह परावतेत्याह द्वितीयकं हरतीति परिगृह्णन्ति देवयजनीं करोति भवन्ति खनत्यकरे तत् कृत्वा रक्षोऽग्निरर्पयति ॐ शान्तिः 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 काफी है Bhagavad Gita friends fifth topic of ours today common sense thought sankalpa sahanavato Vedic chanting. Fifth one is Gita 16th chapter Daivi Sampada we are discussing. Somehow let this conviction come in us that we have to become a personality of divine qualities, personality of divine values and virtues, personality of divine devotion, personality of divine wisdom. Somehow allow this information, knowledge, conviction to happen. कैसे करोगे? You plan yourself. Then accordingly, try as much as you can, day in and day out. Your own effort, Guru Krupa and Ishwara Krupa. Seeking these three day by day, let us evolve divinely. Friends, this is the only way for us to get out of the limitations. देखो जब कीचड़ दलदल या डंपिंग यार्ड के पास if you are there, naturally you will be drowned in that or you will be infected by those dump yard things. When we live life at not divine level, at our shariradi level, in the worldly things and beings and projects and successes or bhoga level, they have inevitably the infectious things of the raga dvesha, the kama krodhas, the irsha ahankaras, ये सारे ना bacteria, virus, fungus, once it enters our system, you can't even have proper meal, can't have proper nidra, can't smile properly. You have to join 4 laughing clubs and come home frustrated. है कि नहीं? ट्राई टू दैट वे बी डिवाइनाइजिंग वन सेल्फ। हो चुका है, बस देख चुका हूँ, दुनिया ऐसे ही रहता है हमेशा। फ्रेंड्स और गप्पेबाजी, टीवी एंड ऑल दोज प्रोग्राम्स, पेपर्स और नॉवेल्स, क्या है उसमें रे बाबा? वेरी लो लेवल। But read the Gita, read this Ramayana, see the values that are taught relentlessly. We are seeing from last more than 600 days. And imagine if we have contemplated on them, got them as our knowledge, got conviction of it, and tried to practice them. कितना जिंदगी अपना स्वयं का, and through you the whole world, good or bad, one becomes and influences the world. So let us become good and influence the world now. At least your own brother, sister, family members, let them learn from you after you become so. What is it? Divine eyes, Daivi Sampada, Daivi Bhakti, Daivi Jnana, Daivi Upasanas. Involve in more and more. So many devatas ready to bless us. Lord Shiva, Rama, Krishna, Mata, Ganpati, Hanuman ji. पढ़ो उनके पीछे, करो उपासनाएं, करो जप, करो उनका ध्यान, करो प्रार्थना, करो यार जब भजन, इन्वॉल्व इन दैट डिवाइनाइज। द मोर यू डू देम नो, अगले जन्म तुम ब्राह्मण बनोगे। स्वामी फिर रिजर्वेशन नहीं मिलेगा अब। यार in these stupid countries you may not get reservation, but you will be absorbed by all other countries. You see, right from ISRO, because there are no reservations in that, and also all the NASA's or every foreign country, 70 to 80% ग्रेट टॉप में जो है, द सत्यानादेला से सुंदर पिचई, ये जैसे ऋषि शनाक, ये सब हाई लेवल के हैं। You become that. Either you may not get reservation. What I mean by Brahmana means the Shuddha Sattva Guna, the divinity inside by birth. चाहिए ना वो, that way I'm telling. By saying so, I'm not belittling or saying anything less about others. I'm talking from the guna standpoint, not individual or the birth. Somebody born in Vaishya Kshatriya, they may be like Brahmana. Who say, in today's Kali Yuga, सब mix up है. Somebody is born in Brahmana, he must be very tamoguni also. वो वाला ट्रैक में गलत मत सोचना, when I say so. But idea is what? Divinize oneself. Every moment in that mood. मैं क्यों ना बनूं प्रहलाद जी की तरह, नारद जी की तरह, क्यों ना बनूं महाभक्तों की तरह, इतने सारे हैं। Let be in those khayal, let us. These are all our friendly thoughts. The inimical thoughts are, let me also like that person, earn lot of money in wrong directions, and indulge in all the bhoga जैसे वो कर रहा है. This is your own negative inner inimical thought. You only entertain it. And that person who is filthily rich and indulging a world, how much naraka is going inside himself, and how much he is going to be subjected later on, तुमको ये अभी अंदाजा नहीं होता. Materialism and sinful life, they have never given happiness to anyone. ऊपर ऊपर लगता होगा. How much they go through. 20 डॉक्टर आके चेक करेंगे, दवाइयाँ देंगे, प्लास्टिक सर्जरियाँ करेंगे, दवाइयाँ लेते रहेंगे वो लोग टू मेंटेन द फिगर. होल माइंड इज आई एम बॉडी ओनली. हाँ, थ्रू देयर टैलेंट एटसेट्रा दे आर एंटरटेनिंग अस, दैट्स ओके. मैं कह रहा हूँ डिवाइनाइज बनने का कोशिश करो. एटलीस्ट इवन इन द वर्ल्ड some personality I feel, but they are also with values. These are all the values. In the chapter 2 we saw, chapter 12 we saw, chapter 13 में देखा, अब लास्ट 16 में आ रहे. बीच में भी आए थे 7 chapter 9th and 10th, उसमें भी values were taught to us. Here is a beautiful list of Devi Sampada in 3 shlokas. Then the whole list of Asuri Sampada, our enemies. Today's our introduction is based on this. Our Devi Sampada is our friends, Asuri is enemy. आपका choice. Okay. 16th chapter, first shloka has 9 values, 7 of them we saw, 2 we will see today. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ षोडशोऽध्यायः दैवासुरसम्पद्विभागयोगः प्रथमश्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच 4 times fast अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिः ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानन्दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तप आर्जवम् अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिः ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानन्दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तप आर्जवम् अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिः ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानन्दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तव आर्जवम् अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिः ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानन्दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तव आर्जवम् फस्ट् दैवी सम्पदा अभयम् neither frighten others with your ego, selfishness and dominance, nor get frightened by anything. Bhayarahit. What are the ways by which be nirbhaya? Nirbhayata with jnanam, with bhakti, sharanagati, with values, with dharma, with nirahankara, with niswartha, with prema, with seva. 7 things we told you. How we have to be nirbhaya, bhayarahit, abhayam. Then second was sattva samshuddhi, which we have talked just now also. Our antakarna should have always positive divine intentions only, attitudes only for the whole world, not negative or destructive. Sattva samshuddhi. Plain, beautiful. This and the last value which we'll see today, they go together. That time I'll tell you when we reach there. Third one is Jnana Yoga Vyavasthit. ये आज इंट्रोडक्शन में ये भी आया. Information, intellection, knowledge, conviction, inspiration and implementation. Courage of conviction. That is what. Jnana, knowledge. Yoga, practice of that knowledge. Vyavasthiti, establishing it. Jnana Yoga. Mainly here the topic being Tatpada Shodhanam, topic being Jnana Kshatkam going on, and the Jnana is about the absolute truth only. Gita is the Moksha Grantha by giving us the knowledge of the self. Therefore, here generally Jnana here means यहाँ particular एक ज्ञान का अर्थ है आत्मज्ञान, तत्व ज्ञान, शास्त्र ज्ञान, उपनिषद ज्ञान. Yoga means all the techniques of meditation, etc., by which we reach to that jnana. Like in Kathopanishad, 42 techniques are told by our Dharmaraj to Nachiketa. Here also in Prashna Upanishad we are seeing what answer the Guru Pipalada is giving is the yoga only, means he is giving the knowledge. Prajapati Rai Prana, Prajapati Rai Prana. In that way you contemplate. So Jnana Yoga Vyavasthit. So you know the importance of values, Jnana. Practice them, Vyavasthit. You know importance of your duties, Jnanam. Practically be duty oriented, Yoga. You know importance of respecting elders, Jnanam. Really you are practically doing so, Yoga. All the time you are in that Vyavasthiti. This Vyavasthiti is, though it is it Jnana Vyavasthiti, add to other also. Abhayam Vyavasthiti. Sattva Samshuddhi Vyavasthiti. Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti. Okay. Fourth one we saw yesterday, Dhanam. That also Vyavasthiti. Every day कुछ ना कुछ दान देते रहना. Every day. Depending on your own earnings and maturities, your faith in God that if I even give everything as dhanam, भगवान will take care of me. ऐसा जिनको कन्विक्शन है फिर वो एक नो ब्राह्मण का था आइडिया. According to his astrology, he will be very poor person. He will have only one cow with him. कुछ नहीं रहेगा. He was so intelligent. He gave that cow in Dhanam. But according to his Jyotisham, what is there? He'll have nothing but one cow. Therefore, he had to have one cow. One cow used to come to him from somewhere. Again, he will do the dana of it. Again, it will come. Whether the Godana Punya, he went on earning only because he had the faith कि जो मेरे को होना है भगवान anyway दे देंगे. These are all very high level of faiths. कुछ कुछ लोगों को उस तरह का लेवल पहुंच जाता है मन या बुद्धि. If you have that, good. If not, at lower level, come out of your selfishness and possessiveness, understand others' needs and share what you have. That's the technique of dana. Remember, dakshina is for Panditji and yajna karne wale. Salary is to your employees or servants at home. What you give to the elders is the respectful reverential offerings. Your own children or friend circle is called as gifts. None of these are called dhanam. Don't say I'm giving salary, it's a dhanam. No. Dhanam is for an unknown needy person. What you are giving to your parents when you take it is not a dhanam, it's your कृतज्ञता. नहीं तो नरक जाओगे गधा. If you don't serve patient parents, whom else you serve? बेवकूफ. मैं तो सीधा बोल दूंगा. Those who don't serve the parents, they are नरक भागी. अनाथ होकर जन्म लेंगे अगले जन्म में. Nobody to take care because you're not caring parents. So taking care of parents is not dhanam. Getting gifts to your children is not dhanam. Giving salary to your servants about it, not dhanam. Dana is to unknown people. Okay, dhanam is very beautiful. Two things I suggest you. Personal, you are more wiser than me in this regard. अन्नदानम करो क्योंकि तुरंत बंदा जिएगा. Then help for the vidya dhanam. And in that vidya also, the Shastra Vidya, Atma Vidya. Each of you who listen to my classes should adopt at least 3 or 4 Brahmana children or some such children, anybody, who are doing Vidyabhyasa in Gurukula. Good work you do, earn good money, adopt them and take care of them. This is the highest thing you can do. There are hundreds and thousands of Brahmanas. By birth they are so, but nobody to encourage them to do the Shastra, Dhenam and all. ऐसे नहीं है बेचारे गरीब. You go and हरिद्वार ऋषिकेश and all. बेचारे फटे कपड़े में रहते हैं वो लोग. छोटा कोई आश्रम है ऐसे एक दफा खाना मिल रहा है and the whole day they do Vedic chanting and all. Doing that Vidya Dhanam is good, helping them there. बाकी सब anybody does. Name fame के लिए everybody doing it. Annadanam, Vidya Dhanam. Many. Nowadays in Netra Dhanam, Avayava Dhanam, Shastra doesn't allow it. Very rare cases. Somebody is great Mahatma, by accident something happened. With him, lot of service can be done in the world. Therefore, some Avayava Dhanam is given. Otherwise, the blood which we give, all the eyes, ears, nose we give Dhanam. कौन बंदे को जा रहा है वो क्या गुंडा है किसको बता. Therefore, our Shastra never allows this Avayava Adi Dana. मैं तो कहीं नहीं देखा. Very rare. I don't know. I तो will not do बाबा. तुम्हारे आंख दूसरों को आंख देगी कोई जरूरत नहीं है. उसको समझ ले कि जिस पाप के कारण किया है आंख हुआ, लेट हिम डू समथिंग. मेरे लिए भी ये लागू है. Let me learn to be a pure person by all means and let me learn to be a spiritual person. In that I won't do anything wrong, then why will have any problem? थोड़ा सटल है ये, थोड़ा डिबेटेबल है, इसमें कुछ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन कंट्रोवर्सी यू मे राइज. इट्स ऑल पर्सनल बट शास्त्र में जो है बता रहे हैं. हाँ, गुरु महात्मा के पास गए, महात्मा sees you, your sadhana is due to do, then through you some seva is going to happen, you will bless. That's why महात्माs with शक्तिस सबको bless नहीं करते हो, कर सकते हैं लेकिन नहीं करते in this way. But some people with whom there is a service to society, उनको bless करते. Otherwise all our देवतास गणपति वेद व्यास ये सारे क्या उनको ये शक्तियाँ नहीं है क्या? सब लोगों का सब ठीक ठाक करने का. Our devatas are they less powerful? Our ऋषि मुनि लेस सिद्धि पुरुष सिद्ध पुरुष वो तो फुल है वो. बट व्हाट दे से इज थ्रू शास्त्र ज्ञान और गुरु बोध इवॉल्व इन द रेवोल्यूशन गिव अप पापा डू द पुण्य फॉर सम टाइम देन सीक द ट्रूथ. थिंक ओके दानम दमः we saw yesterday self sense control. Then dana namaste yajna also we explained yesterday. Swadhyaya also we told you. शास्त्र पढ़ो, अपने आप को पढ़ो और शास्त्र के अनुसार अपने आप को मोल्ड करो. That's called स्वाध्याय. Last two we'll see today. Tapaha and Arjavam. Eighth quality is tapasya. Eighth Daivi Sampada. Daivi Sampada 1, Abhayam. Daivi Sampada 2, Sattva Samshuddhi. Daivi Sampada 3, Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi. Daivi Sampada 4, Dhanam. Daivi Sampada 5, Damaha. Indriya Nigraha. दैवी संपदा 6 यज्ञ दैवी संपदा 7 स्वाध्याय. They have to be earned and we have to involve in them all the time. Now the eighth one is tapaha दैवी संपदा. Tapasyas. The two types of tapasyas are when from the outer world problems, difficulties come, forgiving the sources of troubles, forbearing that dukkha and non-reaction. This is called one tapasya. Great it is. How do we do logic? क्या है? It's only to strengthen you, test you, your wisdom, and as an exhaustion of your prarabdha, those difficulties are coming. So forbearance of all pains. Second Dhamma says, from our own end, we are inflicting so many toughnesses and difficulties on our own selves to come out of the slavery of ours to our own faculties and then master them. That's called tapasya. तपस्या इज त्याग प्रतन. तप उल्टा करो पत. वो पतन से बचाने वाला जीवन को तप कहते हैं. दैट विच प्रोटेक्ट्स यू फ्रॉम पतनम. तप मीन्स हीट. तप मीन्स स्कॉर्चिंग. व्हेन द गोल्ड इज tapita heated, all its impurities go, it becomes pure. So to with tapasya, when we heat up our all personality layers, they become purified. Sharira tapasya is eating less food or no, sleeping less and doing service. It will come in this chapter itself. The कायिका वाचिका मानसिक tapas. और नेक्स्ट चैप्टर आते हो 17th चैप्टर में. तपस एट द प्राण लेवल इज उपवास रखना. इंद्रिय लेवल तपस इज डिनाइंग द इंद्रिय विषयास. मन लेवल तपस्या is not succumbing to its emotions and projections. Intellectual tapasya is using it for uniting and not dividing. Using it for the jnanam of Shastra. It is tapasya. So that should be Devi quality. In the definition wise, the tapasya is defined as manasascha indriyanam aikagryam paramam tapaha. It's a big definition. I need 20 minutes to explain this. इसलिए मैंने ये quote नहीं किया. मनसश्च इंद्रियाणाम ऐकाग्र्यम परमम तपः. I will give an example to understand it. A train, है ना? Anyone bullet train, fast passenger और express जो भी. अब देखो उसका पहले इंजन होता है. एक or दो. Then there may be general compartments, then reserved compartments, then third AC, second AC, first AC, coupe, then lastly general compartment, last में guard वाला. Okay. Now first engine, first वाला. Totally checked or not for its every aspect, for its perfection. Is it anything left about the engine? चलो ठीक है ऐसे रहने दो करके हो जाएगा एक्सीडेंट उससे. Then the first bogey behind that coach. Thoroughly it is checked na from the wheels onwards, inside everything. थर्ड फोर्थ फिफ्थ भोगी. कौन सा भोगी है जो एक एक चेक किया नहीं जाता, छोड़ दिया जाता है? नहीं ना, कोई भी छोड़ दो, डेट कैन बी कॉज ऑफ कैलामिटी. So each bogie is checked, any shortcomings are removed, any positive required are filled up. तीन भाग है ना, each one checked, negative removed, positive filled in that. Fourth is what? Each of them are connected and integrated with each other. Fifth is what? All of them are connected to the engine. And most important is it is maintained. That's called tapasya. Mana thoroughly studied, all its negative removed, positive brought in it. Then one indriya is like one coach. I didn't use the word bhogi because you become bhogi with indriyas. Ears, eyes, nose, tongue, taste, and the karmendriyas of hands, legs, mouth, genital organ away. Each of their impurities are removed. Perfection is brought. Then all of them are integrated and all of them are connected to the mind, inside mind and intellect and the goal. This continuous effort is called tapasya. Because of that, the train moves smoothly on the track and reaches to its destination. So to you and I with tapasya, when we bring that empowering and integration of our mana and indriyas, we reach out to our successes, worldly and spiritual. That is why manasascha indriyanamcha eka agram. Eka agram means all of them are integrated and all of them are aiming at one goal. Not that the buddhi has a goal to study or come to Gita class, but the mind has another goal, cinema देखते हैं. Then शरीर has the third goal, सो जाते हैं. Then the tongue has another goal, होटल जाके खाते हैं. So they are integrated. तो every coach want to go in a different track. चलेगा क्या train? एक agra means all of them are obediently together, integratedly together, working for one goal. That ability is called tapasya. That effort is called. तपः इज अ दैवी संपदा. उसी के लिए ऑल दिस उपवास तपस्या, पैदल मंदिर के ऊपर जाओ, पहाड़ चढ़कर मंदिर के लिए जाओ, ये सारे तपस्या. They're all physical. And I told you at every level of indriyas, what's the tapasya? Mana buddhi chitta ka tapasya bol diya. This is the eighth divine quality, Baba. The ninth is the most beautiful one, arjavam. Arjavam is rujuta. This rujuta, the ninth quality, the sattva samshuddhi, second quality, they go together. Sattva samshuddhi, if you talk it as intellectual understanding of purity of intention and all, arjavam is its positive expression or practicality. Arjavata means rujutva. Rujutva means straightforward. The opposite of it is crooked. Rujuta. I told you, no? In a crooked manner, they got the more and more votes. अनरुजु है कहते, वो टिकेगा नहीं फिर वो ज्यादा दिन वो. रुजुता होना. What is rujita means? What is in the mind alone is spoken. What is spoken alone is done. Kaya, vacha, manasa. Body, mind, speech. When they are doing same thing, it is called rujuta. Each one is doing different thing. It is vakrata. Intention is different. Words are different. It is vakrata. All are same. It is ruju. Be straightforward in life. Crooked nahi hona. Straightforwardness is with ourselves also with the world. With ourselves, straightforward is accept what are your strengths and weaknesses, mainly weaknesses. Don't try to cover them up. Many of us don't even look into our negativities. Some of them when we are aware, हम उनको justify करते हैं. Then we are not रुजु. So then we are cheating ourselves, no? With that dirt in us, we are entering into the world. The world doesn't receive the dirt or dust. They will reject us. This is the inner rujuta. मैं तमोगुणी हूं तो एक्सेप्ट करो पहले. ट्राई टू चेंज इट. डोंट पोस्ट टू वे सतोगुणी. मैं कामी हूं, भोगी हूं. So then feel shy about it, come out of it. But don't project or don't cover it with some other thing. तूने गलत कर दिया काम. बच गए सडनली पकड़े गए. करना ही नहीं था पहली बात. आप पकड़े. No, you accept it. Don't try to do this and that. Punishment will be less. More than that, that repenting and accepting the punishment, the amount of relief it gives, 1,000 times more than you try to escape by manipulating the witnesses, etc. वो सब अनरुजु है. गलत नहीं करना है. गलती से हो गया. गलती को माफ कबूल करो. दोबारा मत करो. दिस इज रुजुता. Unruju is covering one mistake with other and other and other. This is with myself. So to ruju with the world. What is the rujuta with the world? Only two. We are in this world to love and the serve world. It is straightforward. Anything other expecting from them is unrujuta. World is not here to help us serve us. We are here to help and serve world. If we deserve, the Lord will send someone. Yogakshema Mahami, He will send. Also, the rujuta here is wherever we are placed, whatever the rules, regulations are there, just follow. If your salary is 30,000, be happy with it. The unruju marga is टेबल के नीचे से पैसे लेना. And no need. You ask the boss थोड़ा ज़्यादा दो कर. नहीं दे पाएगा तो डबल नौकरी करो या ज़्यादा नौकरी पैसे देते वहाँ टैलेंट बढ़ाकर उधर जाओ. All are allowed. But रही ना यही this wanting the money from टेबल के नीचे is unrujuta. हमको आर्जवम रुजुता. All the reservation is unruju system. It's not rujuta. Not required it is at this age now of the speed that is growing. Unruju. If anybody is taking because of any of the caste or religion, any reservations, there is unruju. Not a healthy sign. To give you on the name of reservations anything, the money is taken from the hard earned money of the honest people. Their papa will touch you. मान लो बस. सो मैं रिजर्वेशन ले रहा हूँ. मुझे रिजर्वेशन मिल रहा है आपके टैक्स से. आप बहुत अच्छे बंदे हो. बट नोइंग और अनोइंग यू हैव डन सम मिस्टेक्स. दैट पापा विल कम टू मी बिकॉज आई एम टेकिंग रिजर्वेशंस ऑन योर अर्निंग्स. Isn't it? Anything, reservation कहो, subsidies कहो, गवर्नमेंट पॉलिटिकल मंडेटा या मोटिवेशन से नहीं देना. जेन्युइनली इफ यू नीड यू. एक बार होना चाहिए दिया तो भी. नॉट लगातार फॉर जनरेशन जनरेशन रिजर्वेशन. अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो बेवकूफ. यू आर सप्रेसिंग द पर्सन्स फ्रॉम ग्रोइंग. मेरे को इसमें दुख है. मैं तो कहता हूँ भगवान सबको एस सी में डाल, सबको पैसे दे दो. वो अलग प्रेयर होता है. वो सबको बीसी में डालो, सबको ओबीसी में डालो. डोंट गिव एनीबॉडी एफसी. दैट्स डिफरेंट. लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु. But then there is no joy and no charm in that. The joy and charm is in performance, in really performing and achieving. For that you have to work hard. You can't reserve. You have to give things, not you ask. मेरे पास जो है वो मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ. Isn't it? That's a golden day, which will never so tough to come. Even one person that comes to that level, I do salutations to his feet. कि ही इज टेकिंग 50,000 सैलरी, 35,000 में काम हो गया उसका, 5,000 he has kept for reserve, 10,000 he gave back to government कि आपका 10,000 मेरे को ज़रूरत नहीं है, आप यूज़ करो इसको कहीं आर्मी में या एनी अदर सोशल वेलफेयर प्रोग्राम्स. आई एम टेलिंग यू, इट इज़ एन इम्पॉसिबल थिंग टू इवन थिंक, बट दैट इज द रुजुता. Beautiful, highest level. I don't need it. I'm giving it back to you. There are some very rare scene होता है. किसी को दान दिया हो कि मैं 10 रुपए रोटी के लिए चाहिए, 30 रुपए आप रख लो बस, आई डोंट वांट. वेरी रेयर स्पीशीज. रुजुता का पराकाष्ठा है. ओके, सो स्वाध्याय तपः आर्जव. बी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, क्रूकेड मत रहना. क्रूकेड इज डिसऑनेस्टली शॉर्टकट मेथड में कुछ ना कुछ पाना, whether it is money, it is name and fame, it's a respect, it's a naukari, anything undeservingly wanting is called as anurujuta. And not being honest with ourselves and the world. When we have done wrong, accept it. Bas. Don't do it again. Straightforward. Curt nahi hona. Courteous hai. Rujuta, not courteous. Rujuta is not curt again. Don't be harsh like that. No, Swami ka straightforward raho, to somebody you say their face is very bad. Don't tell on the face that your face is so worst. Swami told me to talk the straightforwardness. Call Chandramukhi. She will be happy also and you are satisfied. Because on that face, as many dots are there on moon, they are there. I told you one day, पार्वती परमेश्वर पुत्र वाहन हरिनेत्री. शी वॉज सो हैप्पी. क्या बढ़िया सा प्रेस किया मेरा. उसका अर्थ क्या है? योर आईज आर लाइक दैट ऑफ ए कैट. पार्वती, पार्वती परमेश्वर, पार्वती परमेश्वर पुत्र गणपति, वाहन rat, हरि इट्स एनिमी, हरि नॉट हरि, एनिमी इज कैट, नेत्री में किसी को भी हर्ट नहीं करना है. जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर सेइंग वी हैव टू बी रुजु. अभी मैं स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड हूँ बस. कर्ट वर्ड्स टॉकिंग वो नहीं, वो तो थोड़ा टेंडर. लिटिल मोर कॉन्टम्पलेशन करो बेटा. ओम थैंक यू. शांति शांति शांति. फर्स्ट श्लोका 9 दैवी संपदा वी हैव सीन. होमवर्क कर लो तुम लोग, समझो उनको, एक आध तो प्रैक्टिस करो. देन सेकंड एंड थर्ड आल्सो जितने भी है 3 or 4 days it will take, we will study them. ओम आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्याकांडम शततम कच्चित् सर्गः श्रीरामेणोक्त राजनीति धर्माणाम अध्ययनम. तो वन बाय वन वी आर सीइंग फ्रॉम सो मेनी डेज. हाउ मेनी आई डोंट काउंट, आई डिडंट काउंट. तुम लोग एक एक लिख लो, कभी मेरे को फोटो करके भेजो. श्लोका नंबर 7 से लेकर यहाँ तक जितने भी हैं. तो वी आर ऑलरेडी इनटू द श्लोका नंबर 52 श्लोका. Today's the value Bhagavan teaches to a Raja, particularly, generally to all. Yesterday we saw the elephants, the cows, the horses, etc. All Pashu Sampada required should be taken care in all its aspects. Male, female, सारे ठीक तरह से. Good quantity they should be, healthy they should be trained to do the work also. Nowadays we use the machinery. That time they used to use the cattle. एक जीव को थोड़ा खाना वाना देने का भी होता है. And they used to love them as they used to love children. They won't torture them. Pashu is like taken as Santana. Nowadays Santana behave like Pashu. Anyway, the 52nd shloka we saw, again we will see today. 52, 53 दोनों करेंगे आज. कच्चिद्दर्शयसे नित्यं मनुष्याणां विभूषितम् उत्थायोत्थाय पूर्वाह्ने राजपुत्र महापथे. कच्चिद्दर्शयसे नित्यं मनुष्याणां विभूषितम् उत्थायोत्थाय पूर्वाह्ने राजपुत्र महापथे. कच्छिन्न सर्वे कर्मान्ताः प्रत्यक्षास्ते विशङ्कया सर्वे वा पुनरुत्सृष्टाः मध्यमेवात्र कारणं कच्चिन्न सर्वे कर्मान्ताः प्रत्यक्षास्ते विशङ्कया सर्वे वा पुनरुत्सृष्टाः मध्यमेवात्र कारणम्. That is what. Both important hai, very powerful. First one is kachit. Are you doing this every day or not? Nityam darshe se manushyanam, to your own praja. Are you giving your darshana every day or not? And how to give darshanam? Vibhushitam, with fully attire of a raja. And what time? Purvahane, utthaya utthaya. And where? Mahamadhe. In the Raja Marga, Purvahana समय में, not Aparahana, Madhyahana. Purvahana Samaya means before the afternoon, as early as possible. Subha Subha, in your kingly attire, you have to give darshana to Praja. Now see how many things are here. When this is taken as a rule, for the sake of Praja, first of all, the Raja becomes disciplined. 8 बजे मुझे वहां दर्शन देना है राजमार्ग में प्रजा को. Then further they'll have to get up at 4. Then only he can get up, he can do his Kala Krityas, he can do his morning exercise, whatever he has to do, his Upasana, Puja, सारा करके राजा के रूप में 8 बजे जाएगा. First he becomes disciplined. Remember throughout life, when we are answerable to others or when we have to report to others, then only we become disciplined. When we are nobody to report to our questioners, we become our own enemies. This thing, the more you clearly understand and accept, that is better to you also when you practice it. कोई है नहीं पूछने वाला तो इष्ट अपने इष्ट राज्य. Very terrible it is. You will be licentious at that time. Therefore, Bhagavan Rama is hinting, go and give darshana to Praja. Indirectly, you get up early morning, take your bath, do your puja, get a good dress like a king, not pajama mein, and be there. Now, when you as a king get up that way early morning and present there, obviously you become an example for the praja. Automatically they get inspired. Yatha Raja Tatha Praja na? When the whole Rajyam gets up early morning, does all those things and available for the working together for the kingdom, तो कितना बढ़िया रहेगा वो राज्य. अच्छा है कि नहीं? और नहीं तो राजा ही 12 बजे उठ रहा है. अब बारह प्रजा फिर 2 बजे उठेंगे. This is the beauty of this sloka. नित्यम दर्शे से मनुष्याणाम विभूषितम उत्थाय उत्थाय पूर्वाहने राजपुत्र महापते. So it also indicates that I am there with you, I am not lazy, not that I am giving you work and I am sleeping. Yesterday our Prime Minister was saying, तुम 2 कदम आगे आओगे मैं 4 कदम आऊंगा. तुम 2 घंटे काम करोगे मैं 8 घंटे करूंगा. Let us work together for the country. After the results, he spoke out courageously only, gulping that defeat got. Defeat means that marginless हो गया बस उतना ही. फिर उससे सीख लो दिमाग लगा के. Where you are going wrong in your ego, somewhere the ego must be coming inside. उसको कम करो. Then the talented people, they are suppressed so far from last 10 years. There are some people who can be more, even greater than you. Encourage them. Learn from our gurus, Vyasa Bhagavan, Adi Shankara and our gurus, all of them. Vyasa ji ne all Puranita likhe, he made his disciples and he gave them to do the work. He did not say ki sab mera hai. Shankara Adi Bhagavan bhi, he made all ashramas, appointed the disciples. He said, you work. He did not say ki main akela mere haath mein rakhta hu. Or Gurudev also. He said, he trained all Swami Ramayana, जाओ तुम भी करो काम. ऐसा हमको, first time when opposition says तानाशाही करके, immediately you have to grasp it, that it is a hint coming. Instead of justifying it, you have to be careful about it. राजा को इमीडिएटली अच्छा यार सेइंग मीन्स समथिंग गोइंग रॉन्ग. अब जिसने कहा उसी को पहले दोस्त बनाओ. कोशिश करो तुम्हारे तरफ से. उस बात को लेकर रिएक्ट करोगे देन उसके अंदर खुंदक बढ़ेगा. देन ही विल फाइंड ऑल अदर लूप होल्स. दैट्स व्हाट हैपेंड नाउ. He himself was so strong in his negativity for you that he induced that in the people. And that overpowered their love for you. Then they did not note. थोड़ा ध्यान से रहना. Anyway, so these all values let us learn, beta. रुजुता ये सब क्या है ना. Life is a big thing in that how many things we have to learn. There's no end for it. बाप रे बाप रे बाप. Anyway, now let us do Prashnopanishad. कहाँ तक आए. Prajapati and Surya is Rai. Prana, Chandra is Rai. Samvatsara is the Prajapati. Uttarayana is Prana. Dakshinayana is Rai. Yesterday we saw Maso Vai Prajapati month. Then in that Shukla Paksha is Prana, Krishna is Rai. ऐसे का मतलब ये कम है बड़ा है. दोनों का अपना अपना काम है. Then comes next one, a day. Whole day is called as Prajapati. The daytime in that is called as Prana, night time is called as Rai. Therefore, what is to be done in the daytime should be done daytime. What should be night done should be done at night, not at daytime. In that way, the praja, sat praja का उत्पत्ति होता है. Very mystical it is. ऊपर ऊपर दिया बाकी समझना पड़ता है with भाष्य. So today we'll see those two shlokas. Okay. Mm. Mm. Mantra number 13 and uh, हाँ दोनों कर लो. ओम अथ श्री अतरणवेदांतर्गत प्रश्नोपनिषद शांति मंत्र. ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः. स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु. ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. अथ प्रथमः प्रश्नः. त्रयोदश चतुर्दश श्लोकौ. So meaning is Ahoratro vai Prajapati. Whole day is called Ahoratra Prajapati. Tasya Ahareva Pranaha. The daytime is Prana. Ratri eva Raihi. Night is Raihi. So Pranam va ete praskandanti ye divaratya sayujante. So those who indulge in the physical indulgence activities which are to be done at night, during the daytime, all their prana shakti vitality gets destroyed. Brahmacharyameva tadyat ratro ratya sayujyate. If somebody is involving in the rati kriya only in the ratri, that also only for santana prapti, only in the particular time, that is as great as brahmacharya only. So a hint is given which are to be done at night. And what have to be done in the daytime, you can't postpone them. Okay. Then डे टाइम क्या करना है. ये कहते हैं कि अन्नम वै प्रजापति. अन्न इज प्रजापति. ततो हवै तद्रेतः. फ्रॉम द अन्न द रेता कम्स. तस्माद् इमाः प्रजाः प्रजायन्त इति. दैट इज अ प्रजास. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर born. In that anna prajapati, in the reta rupa, the prana is there. That's the meaning of. And the anna eaten other than the reta, all other dirt fecal matter comes. That's the rai. So that is why the meaning today. Tomorrow we will see two shlokas where it is said to the couple how they have to do the Prajapati Vratam and then come close together only to have two time children. एक बेटा बेटी को उत्पन्न करना. So in this whole thing, what is the question? कि कुतो हवा इमा प्रजा प्रजायंत. How the praja are created. The praja is not created only because man women come together. But in them, there is Anna becoming Virya and Shukla Krishna. And that Anna is coming from the outer things. These are all the sequence of things that are there. From the Prajapati, his Sankalpa, all these are happening. Final culmination is the Putra or Putri Santana Prapti. इस तरह से होता है. I told you only 2% of answer. Lot of things. Now, अहोरात्रो वै प्रजापतिः अहोरात्रो वै प्रजापतिः तस्याहरेव प्राणः तस्याहरेव प्राणः रात्रिरेव रयिः रात्रिरेव रयिः प्राणं वा एते प्रस्कन्दन्ति ये दिवारत्या संयुज्यन्ते प्राणं वा एते प्रस्कन्दन्ति ये दिवारत्या संयुज्यन्ते ब्रह्मचर्यमेव तद्यत् रात्रौ रत्या संयुज्यन्ते ब्रह्मचर्यमेव तद्यत् रात्रौ तद यत रात्रौ रज्या संयुज्यन्ते रत्या संयुज्यन्ते. दिस वन श्लोका. अहोरात्रो वै प्रजापतेः तस्याहरेव प्राणः रात्रिरेव रयिः प्राणं वा एते प्रस्कन्दन्ति ये दिवारत्या संयुज्यन्ते ब्रह्मचर्यमेव तद् यद् रात्रौ रत्या संयुज्यन्ते. अहोरात्रो वै प्रजापतेः तस्याहरेव प्राणः रात्रिरेव रयिः प्राणं वा एते प्रस्कन्दन्ति ये दिवारत्या संयुज्यन्ते ब्रह्मचर्यमेव तद् यद रात्रौ रत्या संयुज्यन्ते. अब देखो कितना बड़ा प्रिंसिपल है. डे टाइम इफ यू इन्वॉल्व इन ऑल द रति एवरीथिंग प्राण मतलब पूरा जिंदगी वेस्ट हो जाए. ब्रह्मचर्य में यद रात्रौ ओनली नाइट ब्रह्मचर्य. The whole day if this principle is followed will not everybody becomes energetic and disciplined. एक प्रिंसिपल को फॉलो करने से. In the night also only when you have to get children that time. That's it. All other time, nights are for taking rest, daytime is to serve the world. Do your spirituality. This is how you have to conquer. Otherwise, Pashu Pakshu, they are better. Now, अन्नं वै प्रजापतिः अन्नं वै प्रजापतिः ततो ह वै तद्रेतः ततो ह वै तद्रेतः तस्मादिमाः प्रजाः प्रजायन्त इति तस्मादिमाः प्रजाः प्रजायन्त इति तस्मादिमाः प्रजा प्रजायन्त इति. बस. अन्नं वै प्रजापतिः ततो ह वै तद्रेतः तस्मादिमाः प्रजाः प्रजायन्त इति अन्नं वै प्रजापतिः ततो वै तद्रेतः तस्मादिमाः प्रजाः प्रजायन्त इति. हो गया. Two more mantras, 15 and 16. First question and answer is over. Tomorrow we'll see that. Om Annam Vai Nahi. अहोरात्रो वै प्रजापतिः तस्याहरेव प्राणः रात्रिरेव रयिः प्राणं वा एते प्रस्कन्दन्ति ये दिवारत्या संयुज्यन्ते ब्रह्मचर्यमेव तद् यद् रात्रौ रत्या संयुज्यन्ते अन्नं वै प्रजापतिः ततो ह वै तद्रेतः तस्मादिमाः प्रजाः प्रजायन्त इति. हो गया आज के लिए. थैंक यू. दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तमुच्यते वन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमशिवो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत्. परमार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माता की जय. वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. रामायण शास्त्र की जय. वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय. श्री विपलाद रामर्ष की जय. षट शिष्यगण की जय. श्री अथर्वण वेद अंतर्गत प्रश्नोपनिषद शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवरा शक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्था को मोक्ष मुक्त करने की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. Yes, बेटा.